Alright guys, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You guys are gonna need your snacks and drinks because this is a glorious battle. This is another custom scenario made by Sin of the Dark Cloud using 3rd Age Total War Reforged. Of course, Sin is one of the developers of the mod, the lead developer of the mod. And yeah, we've got an epic battle in Middle-earth, more specifically the east of Middle-earth. So ever-growing Mordor is trying to expand and to get new subjugated allies. And of course, their target is Harad, going after independent Harad. And they're going to try to subjugate them, make them bend the knee, and they're going to use their beast of war to aid them in their wars in the west against the free peoples of Middle-earth. So, really exciting battle here. A little defense on sacred ground. Now, this canyon is called Muhad Canyon. And I believe, I'm just kind of making this up. So, they use the water to basically feed the cities, to bring fresh water to the cities. And it's a sacred ground where they worship their gods. So yeah, it's going to be a very important battle to Harad against the endless number of orcs. And also, we have the recently subjugated Rune aiding the orcs and bringing down the Haradrim forces. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out these army comps. If you don't really care about that, you can just skip it right ahead to the beginning of the battle. We're going to start with the Haradrim forces. I know it's going to get a little confusing because the canyon has all these different weird paths and turns. All the red forces, obviously, are the Haradrim, and then all the blue and green force, they are Mordor and Rune. Basically, the blue forces are Mordor, the green force is Rune. So just a little mental note there. If you're confused at all what's going on, just look at the minimap. So let's start with Harad. So this is the first Haradrim army commanded by WK, and this army is mostly consisting of Muhad infantry. He does have some trollmen, and of course, we've got the Mumakil. So let's move on to his allies. The rest of his allies are defending this section over here. So he's got Umbar, which is an ally of the Haradrim. This force is super elite. He's got a lot of Belagur soldiers, archers, great infantry. He's got some Castamere soldiers, some catapults. Great. Look at this cap. Warlords of Umbar. That's a great name. So yeah, it's a very solid force. And then the final ally, we have Apollo 11. Now, he is mostly controlling a weaker force. He's got most of the Southron pikemen and in archers. He's also got a section of his force defending this little land bridge as well. So that's it for the defending Haradrim. Let's go look at the invaders, the Mordor, the baddies. So we've got J-Monster leading this first Mordor army. He's got a lot of Uruks, a lot of orcs. No surprise there. And then we have some Olag High and some mountain trolls to aid the orc infantry. He's got a troll catapult as well over on this side. And then over here, we have another Mordor army commanded by Crimson. And he's bringing pretty similar army, lots of Uruks, lots of orcs, trolls, and a troll catapult. And then if we go kind of in the canyon, we have the runic forces, the Kingdom of Rune, commanded by Sin of the Dark Cloud, the creator of the scenario. So he's got great infantry. I mean, this is just classic runic army here with the Golden Boys. And, a couple javelins here and there. And I think he's got some clan crossbowmen. Now let's move on to the next army and the final army, which again is Mordor, commanded by Timo. So he's bringing orc raiders, some Uruk halberds, and then back here he does have some archers. So pretty nasty force. Oh, he's got the temple guard. These guys are pretty sick. So yeah, that looks really cool. That looks great. So we can go to normal speed. Now again, guys, I don't know if I might have mentioned this. I can't keep track. But there are going to be some issues, like pathfinding issues, because it is a canyon. There's very thin pathways, and there's going to be some frame rate issues because the battle is so massive. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I already said that, but whatever. I'll just say it again just to be safe. So yeah, it looks like the Haradrim forces defending these pathways are getting skirmished down quite a bit. And he's going to go ahead and try to move his men a little bit out of the way. He does have some forces back here. It looks like we've got some Southron Lancers. Not sure what he's trying to set up here. I think they're just deployed here, so should be interesting to see how he uses that cav. But yeah, so far, it's looking pretty tough for Mordor. Now, I know you're probably thinking, this doesn't look good at all for the Haradrim. They're getting wrecked. and they haven't even been able to fire back. Now, well, they are firing back, but, you know, I doubt they're doing that much damage compared to how much damage the orcs are doing. But let's not forget, guys, that Umbar is here, and they've got a very solid force of elite troops that have very good defensive positioning. Now, oh, we actually have, here we go, some infantry colliding. Crimson throwing in his Orc Raiders against the Southron Warband. So he's going to try to defend this spot and put up somewhat of a good stand, which is smart because you don't want to give up this location so easily, because you could set up artillery up here and get some pretty good hits, which it looks like Harad, Apollo 11, he is going to push up this catapult and try to get some nice bombardment. So here we go. So how long will the Southron Warband hold for? That is the question. That is the question. This is a long battle, guys. That's why I said you need your snacks and drinks. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Here comes more orc reinforcements clashing with the Haradrim infantry. Mindless orcs. Just doing whatever Sauron says. You want me to attack here? Okay, I'll attack here. Anything for you, Sauron. Anything for you. Also, we got a little bit of a fight here. Words are hard. Had a little bit of a brain fart there. We got a fight again, very similar to the other choke point. They're just trying to hold back these orcs, and J Monster setting in a small force to try to take this land bridge and then continue to push the rest of his forces. But again, I don't know how long the Haradrim are going to be able to hold out here. They have no archer support, no cav support, no artillery support, so it's really just holding back the orcs as long as possible. Now, while that's going on, if you look on the mini-map, there, oh, look at this. Da-da-da! Oh my god, this is a perfect view. The Mumakil, they're going straight for it. He's got a unit of Mumakil going straight for the enemy. Look at this view. That is so cool. Oh, there's the rest of his infantry. I was like, because you can't see them from this far away. They're like camouflaged. So there you go, the Mumakil going in, knocking over. Oh my god, don't worry, they'll all get back up. You can't, it doesn't hurt your own troops, but it just knocks them down, which could be costly, but they're not stuck in a fight. So the Mumakil going straight into the fight. You've got the archers up on the Mumakil, firing down, trying to kill as many orcs as possible. Look at that charge. Charge, Mumakil. Bring hell upon the enemy. That's so great. That's so great. Oh my god. Could you imagine being an orc in this situation? Just like, oh my god. Giant elephants. Come on. Sauron sucks. I'm sick of fighting for this guy. He sends us in the worst. Like, imagine. Okay, so think about this, guys. Pretend you're an orc, right? And you're fighting this battle and you see the Mumakil. And let's just say the orcs win here and they subjugate Harad. Then you're that same orc at Minas Tirith, and you're like, oh my god, at first it's the Mumakil, now it's an army of dead ghosts. Like, what the hell? Now, I know in the books, though, the army of the dead, they don't show up at the actual siege. They just help them out on taking out the pirates. There goes the general already, the Mumakil, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So, yeah, you've got to be careful with these Mumakil. They are powerful, but they also are big targets. And all these archers are focusing their fire on these Mumakil, and they already lost their general. Now, the good news is that this dead Mumakil will cause some issues for units. You can see some trolls over here stuck on the Mumakil. But the Mumakil now moving over this way to go. Oh, no, he's going to his ally. So we do have some Umbar forces sending over some relief. So I wonder if he's going to try to get them out of there. So, yes, unfortunately, well, the good news is he's only lost one. But unfortunately, it was his general. So the great commander is dead. And now we've got a pretty nasty, kind of like a choke point battle here in the canyons. This is an epic battle, guys. And I just want to let you guys know, we will have a lot more scenarios in the future. So it's kind of getting back to that, you know, good old Third Age scenarios. So back over here. More Southron Warband still holding against these orcs. Now, these guys are going to do a little bit better because they do have archer support and catapult support up on this hill. But over on this other side, I can't really say as much. Well, they are holding. They are holding. But they're not going to be... I don't think they're going to be able to hold as long compared to the other choke point where the other Southron forces are fighting. But, you know, they've really chipped away at these orc forces. And it seems like they are winning the first engagement, but the archers are just really letting loose over here. Look at these guys. That's awesome. It's so cinematic, this canyon. Oh, look at artillery coming down. Let's go check that out. Woo! This is sweet. All right. Oh, they're trying to take out their artillery, which they took out one engine so far. And now I think we have multiple artillery pieces going after this one. There's good and bad news in killing this artillery. If you destroy the artillery pieces, that's good, but then you got to fight trolls, which could be a whole nother problem. But I don't think the troll catapults I don't think they're as strong as normal trolls. Like trolls made for fighting in melee. These must be like weak trolls, you know, like, oh, this troll sucks. Put them part of the troll catapult crew. Here comes another shot here. Oh, just short. It is killing a couple trolls, but yeah, they might waste a lot of ammo on these catapults trying to, you know, take it out. They might want to save some of that ammo for the infantry, the endless infantry of orcs. Ooh, but the trolls answer back, and they also destroyed one of their catapults, so yeah, pretty gruesome situation. Let's go ahead and look at what else is happening here. Now we've got more orcs storming. Look how cool this is. I love that background. But more orcs storming across the battlefield, going for the Belegar halberds. Halberds are going to go ahead and set up right in time to take on these orcs. And this Mordor player, Timo, he is fighting a two-front battle. You can see he's also fighting over here. This could cause some issues. The fact that Mordor is dividing up his forces and kind of thinning out his troops, it could cause a lot of issues. You know, he's basically just weakening his army. But the good news is that Rune is sending up reinforcements. So remember, guys, Rune is with Mordor. I know it can get kind of confusing. At least it's confusing for me because I always mix up Harad and Rune all the time together. Because they both are similar cultures. You know, they're both Eastern nations. But yeah, they are enemies here in this battle. And just a massive push by the Trollmen of Harad, by Muhad Berserkers, trying to take out these trolls, trying to do the best they can to soften them up. Now, there is a little bit of a gap here of forces charging through. I think they're going to try to surround the orcs that have committed over to this side. I mean, this is going to be good because they're going to clear up this force. Umbar will be able to send over more reinforcements to support this battle going on over here. Let's see what he does here. Actually, no, he's going to continue to push and go after the archers, I believe. Yeah, so he's not going to go over and support those orcs. Oh, man, this is a legendary fight, guys. Look at this. Massive battles. Epic scale. So it's pretty cool. Just like the different uniforms, it's a clear, like, you can obviously see like where one force ends and the other begins. The light armor versus the dark armor. Okay, cool. Here's a little bird's eye view of the situation. Very epic. Looks awesome. Now Rune is sending over their cav to support this engagement, to run down the Haradrim infantry, the Trollmen of Harad. The Trollmen are going to keep pushing forward, though, and they're going to keep trying to surround these orcs and basically support his Umbar ally, which all he has to do is kill these orcs, which he's doing a pretty good job at doing. He's cleaning up these orcs. It's only a matter of time until these halberds, I mean, it's just, they're outmatched. The halberds are just so much better than these orcs. So not really a big surprise there. Let's head back over to this side of the battle. Let's see what's happening here. So the orcs have broken through the defenses. This could be trouble. So they've broken through the light defense of Southron Warband. Now they're headed for the archers. The archers better retreat there. We do have some cav over here. The cav would be very useful in this situation, getting some nice cycle charges, running down the enemy infantry. And then if we go back over to this side, the trolls are also victorious, and they have claimed this side. And look at the carnage here, guys. Look at the death. The death. So much death. What can you do against such reckless hate? You can fight. But he's got a little defense here of Southron pikemen. He might as well just retreat out of here because he's just going to get shot at. I mean, if I was playing against this, I'm not engaging that with infantry. I'm just going to shoot at it with my archers. I'll shoot arrows at them, you know? But he's got his serpent guard back here. But I understand he's trying to hold and defend that flank. And now we've got some Muad Beastmasters coming around this way. And there's a pretty big push here from some archers now joining the fight. So yeah, they're trying to quickly defeat these orcs. And honestly, guys, I think these orcs were more here as a bit of a diversion, you know, to essentially slow down Umbar from sending up reinforcements to support this battle. Because this battle is juicy over here. Uh-oh. Look who it is. Look who's back. Da, 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 da. Oh, man, it's just so epic seeing those giant beasts go into battle. Oh, my God. Look at the struggle. The struggle is real. Let's see if these Mumakil can support the infantry. I'm hearing some nasty artillery hits here. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Was that a friendly artillery? Oh, yeah, it is friendly. He got a lot of friendly fire, though. Ooh, still getting some friendly fire, but he just... Sometimes you gotta risk it, because the reward will be worth it. No risk, no reward, right? And oh, no, they're backing out of there. They did not like that situation, so he's gonna fall back, get them out. They are very tired. He might want to rest up the Mumakil, save them for another time. It's just that there's such big targets. There are such big targets, and such an easy target, too, for the archers. And there are a lot of runic archers back here and skirmishers. Javelins is the #1 killer of Mumakil, okay? If you have Mumakil and you see javelins, stay very far away. Do not engage. Do not even get close to those javelins. But it looks like the Muhad forces are starting to thin out, guys. They might have to commit in those Mumakil. They just might have to throw them in because they are running out of troops. I don't know how much longer they can hold. We do have reinforcements coming this way, though. They finally defeated the orcs. This one orc's just like, nah, I'm not breaking. You're going to have to take my life. I'm not going to break anywhere. I'm going to stand right here. Sauron told me to attack you guys. I'm staying right here. Seriously, what is he doing? He's just stuck. But there we go. Here comes some archer support firing down, going after. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. This is going to be an easy shot. Oh, the crossbows, though. They just execute these Beastmasters as they go in for a frontal charge. No, thankfully, not all of the Beastmasters die there, but that was insane. That was crazy. So that was a good charge. And they're able to, oh, God, able to die. I was going to say they were able to get into melee, but not for long. And just like that, the Beastmasters are gone. Now we got some javelins charging across, maybe going after these Trollmen of Harad. So look at the swords on these guys. Holy crap. But yeah, that was a pretty good just like hold your ground situation for Rune. Being able to just kill all those Beastmasters. Insane. Oh man. What a battle so far. This is why I love custom scenarios. Like they're just so, like there's something so special about them. And it's just such a cool experience to share this with you guys, to work with the modders in making these scenarios, being a part of the scenarios. I mean, it's a Total War experience that you just can't experience without mods, essentially. I mean, even if this was just vanilla, but on a custom scenario, that would be really cool. You know, it's just the sheer scale of this alone. Now, it is even more epic because it is Lord of the Rings. And that's just, you know, biblical, you know, sized epic kind of story. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Anyways, yeah, biblical scale. Basically, because it's like good versus evil, you know. That's you know, sometimes people complain like, oh, you know, I hate how Lord of the Rings is like, oh, you got this evil force. They're like the force isn't dynamic at all. Like, there's no gray characters. It's either good or bad. But, you know, sometimes in a fantasy story, you just gotta have the baddies that are just pure bad, you know? And that's what the orcs are, and that's what I mean by biblical, because of, you know, it's like, you know, good versus evil, essentially. But there we go, the pikes are killed over here. We didn't see exactly how they died, but yeah, the orc raiders taking out the pikes and slowly pushing in the back path, I guess you could say, that leads to the final stand of the defenses of the Haradrim. And now we got some Serpent Guard. They're going in. They've been called into battle, and they're going to go in with a full-on charge here. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do. Here we go. Yeah, they get a pretty good charge there. It's a very good cav unit, and they are taking on Orc Raiders, so they should be able to get a decent amount of kills. But it's just kind of hard to be super effective with this cav unit without any kind of infantry support. So I think he should just pull out of there and stop cycle charging, wait for a better opportunity. Let's head back over here where, once again, these guys are still firing their arrows, trying to kill as many as possible. Did both armies go back to their respected corners? Let's see, is he falling back his army? Oh yeah, he's doing a mass retreat, guys. Okay, so this is kind of cool and dynamic. The forces are doing a mass retreat. The orcs are also falling back, but now he has to move forward because they are getting hit with arrows. So he can't really sit back and just take it. He is going to push forward. Oh, we got some javelins though here. They're kind of camouflaged on the pile of dead orcs and men. So they're going to push them up and try to get some supporting fire. What is Rune up to? Rune is now trying to get his forces still back. I thought he was marching back, but no, he's still pushing forward. So cool. And yeah, Umbar is falling back as well. So both armies, I mean, it's kind of crazy. There is a massive clash here of thousands of troops. Now it's all calm. It's settled. You know, the forces have settled. Well, not quite. We have some orcs still pushing forward. So the fight's not quite over yet. They're going to, well, basically, it's over here is what I'm saying. But soon they're going to have another epic battle over on this side. And this is a smart move by Umbar. They're going to fall back, use the defenses, and not lose men carelessly. Try to, like in this current situation, they are outnumbered. They've lost more men percentage-wise than they have killed, which is never a good situation. So yeah, they need to fall back all that they can, regroup at the final defenses here. And we'll see this this epic push here, which it looks like the push is about to begin. Once again, we got some pikemen taking on some orcs, and the orcs are more than eager to just charge in there, take on these pikes. They've got a nice flanking unit of orc maulers over on this side. So, yeah, they're just going to clean up the final forces of Apollo 11's Haradrim forces. And it's all going to come down to this final stand. This final epic stand. One thing I'm worried about, though, is will these forces be able to make it back in time? Or are they going to engage this army that's flanking around this Mordor army commanded by J-Monster? Let's see. Let's see. It looks like he is headed towards the orcs instead of marching over to the final stand. And what I mean by final stand, I'm talking about this little platform up here. This nice little land plateau looking area where they can hold like 2 choke points. Is that it? 2? No, 3 choke points here. So it's going to be a lot easier to defend. Now Rune is pushing up their men, and this is truly a battle of elites here. Rune with their very excellent swift blades taking on the Belegar halberdiers. Now I'm pretty sure the swift blades do not compare to the Belegar soldiers. I think the Belegar are a lot better, but they do have a lot of orc support, and these orcs are going to try to flank around this gap. They might have to send in some reserves, which they are. We got some Corsair savages. Yeah, they've gotten off their ships, and now they're here to support the land battle, the battle for the Canyon. So yeah, I think Umbar should be able to hold here for quite some time. The problem comes in when the archers start firing. You know, they can sit here all they want in battle and melee without a problem, but once archers start to fire down in this position, it's going to be pretty tough for these halberds. And sure enough, they are pushing up the archers. They're going to try to get them involved here and try to soften up the infantry. Oh, you know, they're not gonna get an easy opportunity though. They're gonna have some archers firing back at them, so we're gonna have a little bit of a skirmish here. This is good use of the archers protecting the infantry from such a long way away. And now they're gonna fire back, so we got a nice little skirmish battle with some water in between the two forces. Like, that's another great thing about these custom scenarios, is just the fact that you've got these crazy maps, this terrain that's so insane. There they go, firing down, taking out the Belegar archers. Hold your ground, archers. Hold your ground. All right, some more Haradrim coming forward. some swift blades. So they are going to send up more reserves. I was thinking that they were going to stop sending up infantry so they could use their archers to, you know, soften up their infantry without losing too many of their own men. They might still be doing that. But I think, you know, because of these archers up on this hillside, causing a lot of issues. But they're now actually retreating. And there goes the swift blades. They have been activated into duty to take on the halberds. I mean, this is going to be a brutal, brutal little fight here. Kind of reminds me of Thermopylae. You know, you got the mountainside and you got the water on this side. It's a little mountain pass. You know, it's kind of cool. It's really cool. All right, let's hold the phone here, though. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Any bit of fighting? No, no fighting. Orcs are in like shield wall pushing forward. Looks really awesome. So they're going this back route. The Muhad forces are still trying to get back to friendly territory after being destroyed, losing more than half of his army over in this location. Just an absolute slugfest over here. So yeah, but it's all cleared now for Mordor and Rune. See, the balance of power is still in favor of Mordor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Mumakil going for the kill once again. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Da-da-da. That's so epic. Oh my god! The swift blades taking a punch there. And now they're going to try to rush down the archers. Archers going into fire ammo, trying to do as much damage against these Mumakil. The Mumakil are going to fall back. He's going to fall back, but he's got to go quickly. He's got to get back to friendly territory and out of range of these archers. There goes another fantastic volley. Get your men out of there. And there he goes. Safe and sound behind friendly lines. Did he? Oh, they're still getting shot at, though. He could lose one here. Oh, get your elephants out of there. Or, excuse me, your Mumakil. Don't want to be corrected in the comments. Actually, Apollo, it's not an elephant. It's Mumakil. But, oh, why is he turning back? Get out of range. Oof, taking needless damage here. Oh my god, the range on these guys. Look at this. It's like Christmas lights coming after him. Go, guys. The range is unreal. Now we got some javelins pushing forward. So, obviously, he's pushing up the javelins as it's basically to prevent the Mumakil from coming back. Because the javelins will kill all of those Mumakil in like one volley. I'm not even kidding. They're that dangerous against Mumakil. So the Swift Blades are definitely losing, especially with that very supportive charge from the Mumakil. Mumakil now headed to the back lines, and they're going to meet their forces here. Now, we do have some Hashari shadow bows from Apollo 11. Did not see this force. So Apollo 11, he's still putting up a nice defense here against J-Monster. And this is, again, guys, I know I'm a broken record right now, but these custom scenarios, the reason they're so cool is because, like, there's just all these crazy tactics, and the maps are laid out so interesting. Like, they're so big, and you've got all these different scenarios happening at once. Here's a little push by some beast tamers. So they are certainly outnumbered, but they're going to do what they can to hold back the orcs against J-Monster. Lots of archers putting down suppressing fire, trying to take out what's left of Harad. But yeah, Harad is going to do their best here. WK is going to do his best. Also, of course, we got the support of from Apollo 11 using his Hashari shadow bows. Or shadows, whatever. I call them shadow bows, whatever. Whatever. Just go with it. So Mordor is still waiting over here. And the reason he's waiting is, well, because it's smart. He's waiting because he wants his allies to also push at the same time. That way, they're all attacking on multiple flanks together. Now, Harad is making some great progress here. This might be at the point where Umbar has to just give up. They just have to retreat and fall back to the hill and prepare their defense there. We are not even halfway through the battle yet, guys. So, little halfway point. I hope you guys didn't eat all your snacks. If you're someone like me, I usually eat my snacks pretty quickly. So try to enjoy the snacks, eat them slowly. If you're eating a carrot, take a bite, put it down. All right, pace yourself because we still have a lot of time left in this battle. So archers like I said, putting down a lot of suppressing fire. We do have the Uruk archers pushing forward as well. So they're going to have a lot of archers supporting this fight. But we do have, I think, no, this is infantry. Wow, so instead of falling back, he's actually going to commit more forces to this fight. Now, to be fair, it is still pretty even. Like, they could still come out on top. This is not an unstoppable force. They took a lot of casualties. Even though they won the battle over here, they took a lot of casualties. So I think, like, this is... I get the point. I understand why he's defending this area because, like I said, it's like Thermopylae. It's a tight passway. It's a thin passageway where he can hold against many with few. And I think that's why he's sending up more reinforcements. And sure enough, here they come. Here they come with those big old Roman shields. Nice. Nice. So they should be able to hold back Rune here for a little bit longer. Well, let's go back to the other side. Let's see what's happening. Oh, the Mumakil. The Mumakil went in. We missed it. But they went in alone. And they lost 2 more Mumakil. They're now falling back. So, oh, man, that sucks. I'm really sorry that we missed that charge, but it happens. There's so much going on in this scenario. But, yeah, they lost 2 more Mumakil, but they still have 2 more left, which is good. As long as the Mumakil are alive, there is hope. And also, we've got more of the Muhad tribesmen, or I'm sorry, the Muhad berserkers. They are in the fight as well. They've been committed into battle to take on this front line against J-Monster. Horns made of clay. So, nope, we got the Hashari Shadows. They are falling back. We also have some Oh, guys, I think we got something happening over here. They might charge out this way, but I think Sin is aware of it. The way he has his crossbows positioned, I think he's aware of the cav that's located behind the mountain here. I think they're just waiting for an opportunity, maybe. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Going to do a little sneaky cav charge to get behind the runic forces that are attacking Umbar. That's going to be really cool to see how that plays out. Hopefully it works, just because I want to see crazy stuff like that. Oh, here we go. We got some warlords of Umbar and the general, I believe. Is that the general? No, that's just the standard carrier, the bearer. But back over here, still a pretty intense fight. Oh, Mordor is flanked around. Yeah, now you've got to fall back. This is the last stand of Umbar in this pass, but they just don't have enough anymore, and they've got to fall back to the final stand. And it's looking pretty grim for the defenders right now. It's just the Sauron's legions are endless, but it's not impossible. Like I said, they still have Mumakil. They still have archers. I don't know if they have any more ammo left, but they've got people. They've got a nice little tight defense here of Beligar halberds and dismounted serpent guard. So they've got a solid force. The biggest problem is not the infantry. It's the archers. So let's hope that they have enough for those archers. And again, they have the catapult here, which I didn't really see fire too much. So they might still have a lot of numbers, or a lot of ammo left in that catapult. Let's go back here, where we're getting some cab charges by the warlords. And now we got some warg riders coming in. Melkor's chosen with those big old maces. And they're going to get the heck out of there. Like, oh, what is that? Get out of here, man. Is that some kind of warg? What is that? A mounted Hashari? Are you serious? Man, Apollo 11 just keeps... He has all these units that just keep surprising me. But yeah, he's trying to... I mean, this is like a defense with like such few units. Just trying to slow down J-Monster. And here we go. Here comes another Mumakil charge. And this is going to be pretty important if he can kill a lot of these orcs by time. Let's see. Come on. Oh my god, he's stuck on a rock. There we go. There we go. Get in there. Come on. Oh. And is he going to retreat? I don't know. Some awkward pathfinding with the Mumakil. Like I said, that is to be expected with this very interesting map. So the cav is not... They have not left over here yet. Is Sin still waiting for him? Still has some troops. I mean, we saw the last cav charge with these crossbows. It was not pretty. Let's go back over here where Rune has broken through. Mordor has broken through. And soon they'll be pushing on the final stand. Also on this side as well, Mordor has broken through. So I think now is the time. Now is the time to push and take out the final stand of Harad. Now this is it, guys. Will they have enough? Will they have enough to defeat this force? Will they have enough to defend this great little hilltop here? Or is it going to be over? From what I'm seeing, it looks pretty grim. It looks pretty rough for them. It's going to be difficult. Oh, wait. These tribesmen? Are they getting some good hits? Let's see this. I don't know. That angle doesn't... Well, they're getting some hits. Oh, they're going after the catapult. That's pretty smart. Yeah, I don't know. I think he should save his ammo there. That's kind of... I see a couple come down. Or they're going after the general? Maybe. He might be going after the shield guard. The Numenorian shield guard. Let's head back over here where things are getting pretty spicy. The Mumakil has died. Which is no surprise. These poor Mumakil have seen so much today. They have absorbed so much ammo. Oh, now we got some bows looking the wrong way. That's good. So these beast tamers trying to get as many kills as possible before they perish. And we still have the mounted Hashari putting down suppressing fire, just trying to soften up this orc army, trying to kill as many as possible. They still have, oh my god, he still has so many forces left. This is insane. Yeah, this is going to be tough for them, guys, for that final stand. Let's see what the cab is doing back here. Now, the cool thing about this cab position, they could either go around this way and attack Rune from the flank, or they could easily go the other way and go after J-Monster. So we'll see how that plays out. But I'm pretty sure the attackers are well aware of that current situation. Now we've got a charge uphill from Rune. Sin is not going to slow down. He's going to keep the war machine marching forward. And they are here to subjugate Harad. To take the Haradrim lands and make it their own. And to take those great Mumakil for the war in the west. But we still have a lot of time in this replay. So it's still unpredictable who's going to win this one. Just right now, the underdogs are the defenders. Back over here, Mordor is still pushing up more troops. Got his Uruk archers. Obviously, he's going to use his archers very aggressively here, trying to soften up the defenders. So it's a little bit easier for his infantry. But this army's fairly depleted here, guys. I mean, they're still very strong because of the trolls. There's some pretty untouched, healthy orcs there. So they're going to be pretty tough to deal with. But compared to the other armies, they're not super strong. Like, J-Monster's army is pretty powerful, especially considering he has the catapult and stuff. So I mean, the other army has a catapult too. I mean, it's just a really tough situation for these guys. I mean, Rune is still pretty healthy. Nice little cav force here trying to support his infantry. You can see he's got his warlords of Umbar. They're trying to do some hammer and anvil and soften up these guys. Oh, we got some Serpent Bodyguard also doing the same thing. Apollo 11 using his bodyguard, going after the flanks of Rune. Rune's going to go ahead and keep pushing up his heavy infantry and trying to pursue down this cav. We'll see how that plays out. Let's go back over here. J-Monster just kind of taking his time. Not sure why. Again, this could be the pathfinding issues. So I don't know if that's true, or maybe he's just resting up his forces. Doesn't look like, because if there's pathfinding issues, he'd probably just go around this way, join forces with his ally, and then push. But yeah, the other Mordor army is starting to push too. These archers are taunting these forces. Look at it. They're just like, we're going to get super close and fire at you. And of course, Belegar, the Belegar soldiers are not going to have it. And they're going to push forward. Nice little charge here by the Serpent Guard. Going after the archers. Trying to get them off the battlefield. So we'll see what these archers can do. They're shaken, but they're not stirred. So they're still in the fight. We also have the Warlord of Umbar. I think that's the general right there, trying to help his men. Now he's got an even match here against Camul's Dragon Knights. Let's see, he's gonna fall back. He's like, no, screw that. I'm out of here. I'm not taking on those Dragon Knights. You can forget about that. But now we got more cav charges closing in. Dragon Knights. We have some Numenorians going after the Serpent Bodyguard. Also, we have some horse archers firing down, trying to take out the horses of Rune and Mordor. Oh, here we... Oh, wait. Cav charge not going in. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about going after these heavy infantry that are just sitting in reserve. And Rune still pushing forward up this way, making some great progress against this archer unit. But he still has Serpent Guard to deal with. Lots and lots of Serpent Guard. This Serpent Guard, they haven't seen any action. They've been watching up on this hill. They've witnessed their men getting butchered, and they are eager to bring some revenge, to bring honor to their fallen comrades, who have already achieved honor by fighting so bravely in the fight. In the battle. Also, we got some javelins trying to put down some supporting fire. And a big cav engagement here. Look at this. I think they're going for Camul's Dragon Knights. There might be a general in here. Oh, no. This is a messy situation. He is pulling out of there. Lots and lots of the flag rim here. Getting shot by the javelins. Getting hit by the javelins. Who have a fantastic view of the current situation going on down here. So let's go back this way, where J-Monster's still, there he goes. There he goes. I think he's getting it. He's getting his forces around. And he is taking on the horse archers, who I assume used up all their ammo. That's probably why he's using them so aggressively. And look how fast these guys are. My God. So fast. Oh, there goes the general. That's one of Mordor's generals. That's huge. That's going to be a huge support in this defense, taking out their leadership. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, but it's a good start. Definitely a good start. There's only a thin defense here, but it is Castemir's chosen. So, yeah, they are going to be able to hold up pretty well, nicely. Back over here. Oh, my God. Mordor pushing through, just sending up everyone, trolls included, trying to break through the Serpent Guard defense. Now, he doesn't want to get too aggressive, but he is making some great progress. Boom. So Mordor really just hammering up a lot of troops. We got archers. I assume they're out of ammo. They would be firing. And I don't know if this catapult might be stuck here. I'm not sure what they're up to. But yeah, this is not looking good. They are thinning out so quickly. So quickly. Serpent Guard have now been mobilized into battle, holding back these forces. We got arrows coming down on this big mosh pit of a fight. The final stand. The Serpent Guard unit is huge, too. They've got 189 in this unit, so they're going to be able to hold on for quite some time. Let's see what's going on back here. I think this is going to be the end. Oh! Catapult going after the Hashari. So, no, this is not the end. There's... Oh, God! Wow, he just dodged a bullet there. That was so close. It's almost taking out the warlords of Umbar. Shari charging in. They're trying to hold back J-Monster's force. Now we got some wargs going in, and this is going to be an epic matchup. And oh, they take out the general. They take out, I believe that was Mordor's general in one epic swing. They take him out. Wow. Okay, now the orcs are pissed. They're like, that was our general. He was my friend. We're going to go ahead and charge in. More forces coming up this way. You got some shadows. They're going to come in and support. And look at this rally. And oh, no. They get revenge and they take out the general of Umbar. Very unfortunate there. And look at the shadow. Oh, they're going for the catapult. Look at it. They're like, but we're taking on trolls. It's going to be a nasty situation. Orcs are now trying to run down. Come on, quickly. They're going to try to take out these catapults. Let's see if they can get there in time, but there's plenty of reinforcements to support the catapults. We got Sauron's Will. The catapult crew leaves the fight, and now they're just going to throw them into battle and take on Sauron's Will. So nice little stand here. We still have, I believe, the cav over... Oh, no, they're missing. Oh, no, they're charging in. Or they charged in. Oh, yeah, they charged in. We missed it. Wow. And I was like... Oh man, I don't want to miss this. This is going to be so exciting to see that cav charge. And I miss it. But I think they're actually going back the other way. And they're going to support the fight against J-Monster's Mordor army. So yeah, they're definitely probably coming back here to support this little engagement. But I love the fact that this is just a crazy ending right now. All kinds of different fighting going everywhere. But the Serpent Guard are starting to crumble, guys. They're getting pushed back by the sheer number, the sheer size of Rune and the orcs of Mordor. We do have some archery. Oh, no. Oh, these are crossbows, and they're out of ammo. That's why they've got their weapons out. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on over here. They're leaving this open. That could be dangerous. I don't know why they're leaving that open. Rune could easily march up this way and take out the defenses. We've got more reinforcements coming around this way as well. They're doing everything they can, guys. It's just one of those like hopeless situations where you got to kill so many, and they're surrounding the orcs. The orcs are they're just pushing forward, but I don't know, is this going to be enough? Are they falling back here a little bit, trying to save some lives? That might be a possibility. That very well might be a possibility. There we go. Worship to the gods for a miracle. Then just a big old lightning bolt comes down. How epic would that be? That would be great. Like the warp lightning from the Skaven. It would be cool if there was some magic in this mod. You know, like, I know there's some magic technically, but the kind of magic you would see in Warhammer. It'd be kind of cool to see that. But, it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal because if you actually watch the movies and the battles in those movies, there's not like a ton of magic going on, you know? So, it's not like you need to see magic everywhere. But Umbar is making a bold push, trying to push back Rune and Trolls. We do have some Corsair Blackguard. They're firing down. They're throwing down their javelins, trying to go after those Trolls, I assume. Trolls are taking a lot of damage right now. And Rune's sending up more and more forces. So I assume there's some pathfinding issue here. I think that's why both teams gave up fighting over on this location. Because, yeah, Rune is sending over more and more reinforcements. And I think that is the case. Which is good for the defenders, because that's one less spot they have to deal with. And there goes another general. I have no idea who that was, but I believe it's one of the defending generals. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Where's that cav now? There's one of them. The Serpent Guard. Did the other cav unit charge in? I think that might be where the general died. But yeah, Mordor has claimed victory here today. And they took out the Hashari, who were putting up a last-ditch effort to hold back against J-Monster and his forces. Now they have free access to support their allies and get into the thick of this fight. And looks like the Serpent Guard and the Bellegarde soldiers have reformed, repositioning here. We also have the Corsair Blackguards. They're doing what they can to protect the flanks of their defenses. Let's go back over to this side where more and more reinforcements, what's left of the defenders going in, trying to support this main assault. Oh my god, Rune is breaking through, guys. They're breaking through the defense, and it looks like this is going to be, well, it's going to be a brutal last stand. A hopeless last stand. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for them, for sure. It's going to be very tough. Balance of power. I mean, the balance of power is obviously in favor of the attackers of Mordor and Rune, but it's not at the point where it's impossible for these guys to come back, because look at the percentage, 80 to 86%. There's still a good chance that they can come back here. A very good chance. Muhad Tribesmen getting in range here. I think the Muhad Tribesmen, do they still have ammo? Most likely not. And this is like the final charge of the defenders coming down, trying to support their comrades who have been in the thick of it for what feels like hours holding back against Rune. Alright, cool. More forces pushing forward. J-Monster, he's still hungry for some battle. You know, he saw a little bit of battle here, but he's still trying to get to the main fight, the final stand. Back here, you know, there's still... Oh, they kill a general. There goes one of the Nazgul. So, yeah, they kill the general. It's not like that's going to really do much in this current situation, but they are putting up a stand, and we got to give them credit for that. Got to give them credit for that. Man, all the colors over here. We got red, we got gold, black. It's crazy. The colorful battle. And then, of course, the red of the dead, the blood. So, yeah, this is definitely going to take some time here to get through this. Gonna sit back and enjoy the sights here. Now, do they have more forces coming up, or is that it? Because if that's it, I mean, they've got some crossbows. They've got the Dragon Wrath, or Wrath crossbowmen, excuse me. These guys are really good. I believe these are the guys that shoot like fire out of their bows. So they're actually holding pretty well against Ruin. The only problem is that J-Monster has basically a very healthy army, relatively speaking, at the current time of this battle. So, yeah, even if they destroy Rune, which it doesn't look like they will even do that, they might. But even if they do destroy Rune, they're going to have to take on a whole nother army in this defense. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Those trolls are just racking up some great kills. Look at them. Look at them go. So the trolls are the biggest threat at this point because they're going to be so good at disrupting the formation. Back over here, the defenses are still not holding. They are no longer holding. The Serpent Guard are surrounded, sandwiched by, it looks, well, actually, no. They're still holding a little bit. They've got somewhat of a force here, but again, we've got trolls definitely causing some issues for the defenders. And it's going to be pretty tough for them. So I'm going to go ahead and do ×2 speed because it is a bit of a slugfest, a grindfest 2017. So we're going to speed it up here a little bit as these forces duke it out here. But I think at this point it is quite clear who is going to take this one. Again, I don't want to speak too soon, but if you look at the percentage killed, the last time we looked at it, it was like 81 to 86. Now it's 86 to 94. So it's starting to get a little out of hand at this point. The balance of power is becoming just completely in favor of Mordor and Rune. Here comes more reinforcements coming in. We got the Castamere coming down, trying to just clear up these runic forces. And Rune has really, Rune has seen a lot of action throughout this battle. That's why they have lost a lot of men. But I think this is, yeah, J-Monster finally sending up reinforcements over into this fight. But you got to give credit to Harad and Umbar for putting up such an excellent stand here, not giving up, not giving in to the final engagement. But yeah, we are closing in on the final couple minutes of the battle, and sure enough, the defenders, we got this lone champion over here, this Beliger, or no, this is a Blackguard. He's like, I will not quit. I will fight for my people. I will never bend the knee. I would rather die. See, he's going, man. He's not giving up. He's not giving up. Come on. You got this, man. You can take out this entire army. Oh. He's dead. he got destroyed. Oh, man, that's too bad. Now we have the Numenorean Shield Guard surrounding the Castamere's Rangers. So yeah, that's not good. His Rangers are getting surrounded. And Rune has gotten troops. Yeah, that's the battle, guys. That is the fight. And I'm just going to go ahead and just fast forward to the end results because it's quite clear that there is no no way the defenders can turn this one around. And really, it's just a cleanup phase at this point, watching the last remaining troops defend to the last. All right, guys, so here we are at the results, and the last of the defenders have died, or they ran away trying to save their own skin. But you can see the attackers did an excellent job. Now, I can't see the actual player names, so Captain Ren the Unclean getting 2,000 kills. We also have the Witch King getting 2,300 kills. Excellent job there. Now down here, look at the amount of kills from all the players. So great job from the defenders. They just didn't have enough. They just did not have enough. I mean, look at this, 4,000 men. 3,000, 3,000. This is the smallest army. It's probably because it was Rune and they didn't have orcs. But that's going to wrap it up for this scenario. Really enjoyed this fight. There were some epic parts with the Mumakil. I want to give a big thank you to all the players who were in this one, and of course, Sin of the Dark Cloud for making this scenario. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course, subscribe for more epic Third Age scenarios. Also, down below, let me know what you want to see in the future, like different scenarios. You know, you want to see dwarves and elves surrounded by orcs, like whatever it may be. Let me know, and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. So thanks, guys, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.